Americans are planning to spend less this holiday season. That's according to a new poll from Gallup. People say they plan to spend an average of $867 on gifts this season. That's down from $932 last year. And this Grinch take is where we find Fozzy's take today. I imagine we're going to be seeing you in some cartoon green in just a few moments.
Yeah, I suspect you will. Let me tick through some of these numbers. As you mentioned, the Gallup poll saying that Americans now plan to spend $867 on holiday gifts. That is down from $932 in October. And there is my fat Grinch picture over there on the right. You can see that pullback in spending right now, according to this latest Gallup poll. Next chart here looks at, the indicator of consumer intentions that Gallup tracks. That is sending some mixed signals, with the percentage planning to spend less at 33% and the percentage planning to spend more at 17%. So again, some mixed signals there as well. But I think the note there that consumers are planning to spend less there worth highlighting. And lastly, too, final chart is looking at what people spend during the holiday season and overall consumer spending throughout this year. Of course, consumer spending really started to slow down in the middle of this year. That's why a lot of these retailers were stuck with just inventory that did not sell. And in many cases, they are continuing to work through this stuff so they enter the first part of next year, or as they would say, with clean inventory levels. Now, another thing that caught my attention is this, and this is my take here. It is surprising, at least to me, that some of these retail stocks do not reflect this caution, or what looks to be increasing caution in the final few weeks of the holiday shopping season. Outside of Target, which is down about double digits in the past month, you have stocks like a Walmart, Abercrombie & Fitch, even a Best Buy, which caught an upgrade this morning by Goldman Sachs along with Gap. You have a lot of these stocks that have been trading higher over the past month into those final 3 weeks of the holiday season, perhaps on some optimism that consumers go out and make that last-minute splurge. But again, guys, this data from Gallup really suggesting that may not be the case, and maybe these stocks have just run too far, too fast.
It's interesting, especially in the amount of inventory that is on heavy discount, heavy promotion, and how that is going to just impact the cycle for the companies and their production, even going into next year. If you don't see them able to work through that inventory, if you don't see the consumers actually gravitate towards some of those deals too, that could heavily impact the types of products that they end up putting out next year too. And I think of Nike. I think of the amount of emails that I'm getting now on a promotional schedule and how it is amazingly higher than last year and even previous periods that I can think back to as well here.
Right, and just going back to those upgrades that we got this morning, I'm a big fan of Goldman's research, but I am surprised to see this Gap upgrade. You go to the malls right now, and Gap, Old Navy, you are seeing significant discounting. You're seeing high levels of inventory, all of which suggests an already struggling retailer is probably having another very bad holiday shopping season, and that fourth quarter earnings release, when it comes out early next year, probably late February, is not going to be good.
Okay, can I ask you guys something though?
Sure.
Do you have like a total, do you know how much you spend on gifts in the holiday season?
I'm keeping tabs mentally.
I'm not very organized, so I don't know the total number.
I just buy with my eyes.
Buy with your eyes. Okay, I don't.
In other words, no, I don't.
Okay.
Okay.